Hey guys, Lusk here, and I'm gonna talk today about something that's interesting, kind of on my mind. It's about iRacing, and it's about something that is kind of a big jump at you thing that iRacing has that real life doesn't have, and it's kind of a point of contention between a lot of people. It's the mirror. Yeah, so iRacing has a mirror, and you don't have that in real life dirt racing. And that's one thing that really sets it apart and has a lot of people not mad, but just confused. And I've seen a lot of arguments online about, why do we have a mirror here? Why can't we just have no mirror and just let it be at that? And I've seen people argue a lot both ways, but I'm here to just give you my opinion coming from real life and kind of tell you about what the challenges are like moving back and forth between having a mirror and not having a mirror, and how it affects the racer. So first, let's talk about the challenge of running without a mirror. Without a mirror, there's a lot of things that happen that it comes down to your judgment, a lot more than in iRacing, where you have a mirror and you can use situational awareness to its fullest. You have to be a little bit sharper in real life, I believe. I mean, think about this. You have to rely on hearing. You have to judge when people think you're there and when they don't. Think about this. Somebody is in front of you and they slide up the track, and you have a really good run coming on the outside. What are you going to do? Are you going to run right into them? Are you going to let them squeeze you into the wall? Because think about it, they haven't seen you. So, I mean, if you approach them, it's going to be your fault if you hit the wall. You have to judge that and know that, they're clueless in there. So, when you're racing without a mirror, really, you're at the mercy of the person behind you. So, there's a lot of unique challenges that come from running without a mirror, and it really makes you use your head a lot more. I mean, just think about this. When somebody's getting near you, if I'm in the lead and somebody goes to pass me, which, trust me, I've been there, you have to rely a lot on your peripherals, and it's kind of scary. Just, you see their shadow first, especially. Because of all the lights, depending on if it's during the day or at night. But a lot of times I'll see their shadow on the ground, or I'll just start to see their car a little bit. And it's kind of startling at first, and then you kind of have to race with an awareness like, okay, how much of the track do I think I need to give them? Do I have to ride all the way down on the inside, or if I'm running the outside, do I have to make sure I stay up there and don't come down the track? And trust me, a lot of guys in real life haven't mastered this. I'll come out of the corner, and I don't know if it's a defense mechanism or what, but back when I raced in Pro Stock, some guys used to their line would be, go from the outside of the track all the way down to the inside of the wall, and then all the way back out, going into the next corner. And you would have to really race with your head around those people, because they'd cut you right off, and they would end up turning themselves, because, they couldn't see you. And their line is just so ridiculous. So that's kind of what it's like racing without a mirror, and it's scarier. Trust me, a little bit scarier when people are passing you. Especially if, one time I was in a limited and a super late model passed me. And, that is intimidating when they fly by you at 100,000 miles an hour. So that's kind of what racing without a mirror is like. In iRacing, you get the mirror. So for this one, I'll head out and take a couple laps while I talk about this. So in iRacing, you do have the mirror, and it's kind of an interesting thing. A lot of people don't think you should have the mirror in iRacing because it takes away the realism, but a lot of people think you should. And here's why they think you should, and I kind of agree. With the mirror, you gain a lot of situational awareness, and the racing becomes a little bit safer. There are some side effects, but we'll get into those. When you're racing with the mirror in iRacing, you can kind of see, I can't tell you how many times I've gone into turn 1 at the green flag at Williams Grove in iRacing in a late model, and somebody behind me runs into me because they don't know how to control their speed entering the first corner of the first lap. It happens almost every race, and I don't know why. I don't know if they're getting antsy. Maybe I just take the corner too slow, but I'm just trying to take it normal like I usually do. I don't know. It just bothers me. And I feel like with the mirror, I can anticipate that. I can see them, you know, 15 cars back trying to set up their, you know, turn 1, corner 1 slider, and I can say, whoa, 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 I'm gonna get out of your way, let you wreck yourself, I'll take, you know, the middle, and I'll be on my merry way, you know? And something like that is one of the reasons why I really like having the mirror in iRacing. Not gonna lie. I mean, it doesn't teach you how to race with that kind of awareness that you have to have in a real car, but it does create safer racing, and it makes it so that I'm not bombing my safety rating every time I'm in the car, you know? So that's just, I don't know, that's a pro to having the mirror. But a side effect of having the mirror is blocking. And I'm somebody that does this. I'm not gonna lie about it. I feel like if I'm in the lead, I gotta use everything to my advantage to make sure I keep it, because you know what? Having an advantage like that is winning or losing in iRacing, or winning and losing in general. And I'd prefer to be winning. Doesn't happen all the time, but you know, whatever. So I do block, and it does make the racing slightly worse when it comes to running, because without the mirror, you kind of have to guess what line is the best. When you do have the mirror, you can see that guy behind you is making up a second a lap by running the high side. Plus, you've got the relative that you can watch, and you have your lap time counter, which is a whole nother story. But, so it's something that, you know, it kind of creates worse racing, and it's something that a lot of people don't like. And I'll just say this, my real opinion on the matter is leave the mirror where it is for the regular races, like the ranked stuff that's in iRacing proper, you know, all the match-made things. When it comes down to hosted racing, give us the option to turn off the mirror for everybody and force everybody to use their ears, and kind of run with a little bit of that extra respect for the guys around them, and kind of learn that dirt racing is a lot of guesswork. There's nothing that is given to you. You can't see behind you. You have to use your judgment and not wreck the guy in front of you because he didn't see you, because then it's going to be your fault. So that's really my opinion on the matter. I know there's good and bad things that come with both, and I feel like it's definitely something that should stay around in ranked, but we should have the option to turn it off for everybody in a hosted session if we want to. So anywho, that's my little rant for the night on the mirror in iRacing. Thanks for watching this one, guys. This has been Joe Lusk with another one, and this is just a little opinion video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe. We got to 800 this past week. We're really killing it. I never imagined we'd get this far, so thank you for all your support, guys, and stay tuned for more. See ya.